guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today I'm going to be reviewing the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. So we're going to be reviewing this in terms of the price, the packaging, the application. I'm going to do a wear test as well. Stay tuned. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. This is what it looks like, and I'm just going to open it quickly. This foundation retails for £34 here in the UK. It's 30 ml and it's got 20 shades. It says it's 13-hour long-lasting wear. It says it smooths the appearance of lines, radiant, younger-looking complexion, and it gives a flawless-looking coverage. It says it's concentrated mushroom extract and it contains as well vitamin C, hyaluronic filling spares for plumper-looking complexion. It says it's vegan friendly. It says it contains magic skincare ingredients to moisturize and smooth for a plumper looking complexion. It says it smoothens the appearance of lines, gives a radiant younger looking complexion, like a flawless looking coverage. So it opens up like so. That's it. It's got like a nice pump. It's like a plastic pump. So this foundation is a full coverage Demi Mate long lasting foundation. Skin is moisturized, dewy, and pores appears to be minimized. So let's see if it lives up to this. So I've used the Clarins Instant Smooth Perfecting Touch as primer today. I've already applied my primer, and then I'm just going to jump right into applying the foundation. Off the back of it, I like the way this packaging looks. Really nice, really cute. It's funny that it has like a plastic pump. I'm going to be using a brush on this side of my face. I'm going to be using a sponge on this side of my face just to see the difference. It claims to be full coverage. I'm going to apply like a pump straight onto this side to cover my spots. Okay, not coming out. I'll shake it a bit. Okay, so this is like one kind of pump in there. So I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge to blend this and see how it looks. So this is the foundation on. Let's see if it will cover up my spots on this area because it claims to be full coverage. So let's see what this one pump will do. This is what one pump has done so far with the sponge. I've got to use another pump because it's not having a lot of coverage. It is dimmed down the spots a bit, but it's not giving me full coverage kind of effect. So I'm gonna put in another pump. So this is kind of the second pump in there. Just gonna blend to see if it covers up more. So this is 2 pumps now. Okay, so the second pump is looking better. I don't think it's extreme full coverage, but it is full coverage to some extent, but it's not blindingly. So this is like the second pump, and it looks like it's giving me like a dewy finish. It says here it's a Demi Mate finish, and it's got hyaluronic acid and some skincare going on, so that's good. I think it did cover up a bit, but I think I might go with the third one. I don't know, because I can see some of my spots, like dark spots peeking through. I really like the way it looks. This color is really nice on me. I've got the shade number 10. It's got 20 shades. I like the color. It seems to blend really nicely on my skin. A nice coverage. It's beautiful. It looks like something like a bead. It's nice. It gives a very nice healthy glow to my face. So I'm gonna apply on this side with a brush. So I'm gonna do one pump like I did before. I think I've done 2 pumps, guys. I'm gonna blend with a brush. So I'm using my Kiko brush. This is my Kiko brush. It came in a set, so it doesn't have a name, but it's from Kiko. It's just like a dense brush. Yeah, the brush seems to be giving more coverage as compared to the sponge. Yeah, the brush is better. It says here actually to apply with my foundation brush. So it says to use with a brush here. So, you know, the brush is giving me more of a full coverage look as compared to the a sponge that is more medium type of look. So I think the brush is a good one to use. So it's better using a brush. Yeah, so the brush is giving me more coverage and it's covering more. Like I had a spot here, it's not covered it fully, so I'm gonna go in with another pump. Yeah, there's a dark spot that I can see peeping through, so I'm gonna go in with another pump on this area, just a small pump there. Yeah, it's giving a semi-matte finish. It's not fully matte, it's just giving a very healthy look to the skin. Actually, I like it, and I like the feel. It's not very heavy, you know, considering the fact that it's full coverage. It's giving a very nice look. So this is it done. I used this Real Technique sponge on this side, used a brush on this side. So I actually like the brush coverage because I feel the brush gives more coverage than the sponge. So I'm gonna continue with just the brush because, you know, you want full coverage as opposed to one pump. I'm just tapping this in. Doesn't really have a scent, guys. Oh my god, this is gonna stain so much. Like, that's the thing. Let me see if I can wipe it out. It's not gonna wipe out as it's gonna look really messy over time. I don't really mind because it's gonna be covered like so it's not that bad. But this white top or cream, it's like a cream plastic, I'm not really keen on it. I prefer the metallic one, but no, that's not what we're looking at today. We're looking at the performance of the foundation. So this is what it's looking like applied. No color correction, so it's covered up my hyperpigmentation, it's covered up dark spots, and yeah, it's actually looking good, guys. So this is what the foundation is looking like. It smells healthy. Yeah, it smells like a moisturizer, but not with no scent. You know those moisturizers that doesn't have like a scent? That's what it feels like, or it smells. It doesn't feel so like heavy or cakey. It feels really fresh. It feels like there's something on, but not heavy at all. This is not the most full coverage I've seen, so it's not. I've seen foundations that are more full coverage than this, but it is nice. I'm just gonna wait for like 5 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes just to see if it goes any darker or it just oxidizes or anything like that. I'm just gonna see if it dries any matte. So far it's looking really dewy, so it did not oxidize. Yeah, I don't think it oxidized at all. It did not oxidize. I don't think it did. It looks pretty much the same when I applied it to now. I don't know what you guys think. It doesn't look like it did to me. Obviously it's dried down a bit, it's dried down more. It's no longer as dewy as it were when I first applied it. It's still true to color, it's still like dewy, so it's a demi matte finish like it claims to be. It claims to be full coverage. I would say it's the highest, but it looks okay. My skin feels really nice. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It doesn't feel like I've got much on. Actually, it doesn't really, if you're not used to makeup, you may feel something on. But I don't feel like it doesn't feel heavy at all. So I'm gonna come back when I've finished the rest of my makeup to give you my thoughts on this. Then I'm gonna do a wear test as well. I really like the finish. My skin looks like skin. Okay, I really like the way it looks. I like the glow. It's not too matte. This claimed to be, I'll just look at the pack, it claimed to be full coverage. I really like the coverage, although I had to use more pumps to get, but I usually use up to 4 pumps normally. It is beautiful. Okay, it's not the most full coverage foundation. On application, it just glided nicely into my skin. I like the way it just glided. It is just beautiful. I think it is full coverage, but it's not the most full coverage foundation I've seen. It doesn't feel cakey or heavy. It says a demi matte finish. It wasn't fully matte, it was demi matte. It had this nice healthy glowy look to it. This is a long-lasting foundation, so we're gonna see because we're putting it to the test today. Dewy finish, not too dewy as well. Pores appears to be minimized on application. I like the way it just blended with a sponge. It just soaked up the product, so I think a brush is better to apply this product with. I can't complain. I can't complain, and it feels like I've got nothing on. Okay, so I'm used to wearing makeup, so I know what I have a makeup look. like. I know what a cakey makeup feels like. This doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey, it feels really like it's like I've got nothing on. So I do think it's got a lot of skin benefits. It's got hyaluronic acid, it's got vitamin C. That's really good. And I just love the way my skin looks. It looks really healthy. Yeah, it doesn't look like, ooh, like big. It looks really, yeah, it doesn't look like I've got full coverage on it. It says flawless, poreless, youthful looking skin. On application, it's giving me flawless, it's giving me poreless, it's giving me youthful. Yeah, I look youthful, don't I? I think you're great. We'll see how this works throughout the day. I'm gonna do a wet test, 1400. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a wet test and see how this lasts throughout the day. I'm just gonna go out and I'll come back to let you know how it looks. Okay, so this is the end of the day and the time now is 10:04. This is what the makeup is looking like now. I'll just show you the side. We're looking at over 8 hours now. I've had this makeup on. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey. It doesn't feel like I've got things on my skin crawling. You know what I mean? It's not heavy or cakey, but there is shine. So if you look at it, I did not blot, guys. So I didn't blot because I just wanted it to see how it looks on its own. So this is what it's looking like. And so there's shine in my T-zone area. Like I said, I'm a combination to oily skin. So those are the areas that the shine will be. Other part of my face, apart from the T-zone, there is no shine. And it looks really nice. It has this kind of healthy glow to it. This is without blotting. I'm not going to blot and see how it looks. So this is why I use and apply my foundation. It's dry now. I'm literally just pressing it in just to remove the shine to see how it looks. This is why I used in applying my powder under my eyes. Just, I'm not putting in any more powder. I'm literally just checking it to see how it looks blotted. So let's talk about my final views on this. So in terms of the price, it's £34. That's a lot to pay for a foundation, but I really like the feel of it. So let's talk about what it claims to do. So the foundation claims to be full coverage. It is full coverage. It gave me full coverage. It's beautiful as well. It's not the fullest coverage foundation I've seen. You know, one pump wasn't enough. I had to use like 4.5 pump to get it to cover my dark spots. In terms of the claims to be full coverage, I would say yes. It says demi matte. It is demi matte. When I applied it, it wasn't fully matte, and now it's giving me a very glowy kind of look that I like. It's long lasting. In terms of the long lasting, I think I can still rock this for, if I put powder on, for example, I think I can rock this on still more. It doesn't feel really cakey or heavy. It doesn't feel like I should take it off. You know, there's some foundation you got on and you just feel like taking it off your skin because it just clogs your pores. This doesn't look like, although my pores are showing now, yeah, that the oils have seeped through, but it's not, yeah, I really like the feel. It says it's flawless, it's poreless. I think it's flawless. I don't know if it's poreless because my pores, you know, after 7-8 hours, this is over 8 hours now, and I can visibly see my pores here, but it's not the worst foundation. I like the glow it's given to my skin, giving a very youthful, you know, kind of nice look to my skin, which I love. It feels really nice on the skin, so I think it does have the skin benefit, so that's really good. So long lasting, I wouldn't say. I think it is to some extent, but not fully, because my face, you could see my face was, the shine was there. But I believe it can be long lasting if you want it to. If you put a bit of powder on this, you can still rock this for another 5 hours also. It claims to be 13-hour wear, so it's been over 8 hours, guys. I've got combination to oily skin and it's looking really oily, especially in my T-zone, which is why it's combination to oily. But if you've got proper full-blown oily skin, then, you know, this might just be too dewy for you because it's gonna be more oily. Or if you do not mind blotting, I think it gives it a very nice look. Yeah, that's kind of my review, my take on the Magic Foundation, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. It is very high in terms of the price, but I think this is a yes for me. I like it. I do like it. I'm gonna wear it a lot because I like the way it's given a very nice dewy, and most of all, the thing I like about it is that it's flawless and it doesn't feel like I've got a lot on, you know. When I do have foundations on, sometimes they feel like I've got some kind of big lump on my face, but this doesn't feel like it. So I like the fact that it's lightweight. I think it's because of the skin benefits in here. Apart from the price, you know, it is a good foundation. You know, if you don't mind splurging £34, I think it's totally worth it because of the feel. It just feels like nothing on the skin, and I just like the way it looks. So for people that are normal to dry, this would be really good. And for people that are combination as well, because I'm combination to oily, and this wasn't that bad. This is after 8 hours. So that's it for my review, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.